Alright, good morning everybody. I'm babysitting my nieces for the day while family goes out hunting. I'm at their farm in this rather lovely lighting. There's kitties, there's rabbits, there's chickens, there's dumb dogs, and there's another kitty. This is Chunky Butt. He likes the cuddling and his poor tail. I think this is Mufasa, right? Yeah. You're a long-tailed kitty too. And these three were born. I helped name some of them because you're so fluffy. I think I named like 2 of them, 2 to 3. I think I helped name them all, but some people rather assume they named them all. I helped socialize 1, maybe 2.5 of them. Because I just have this animal attraction, I think, to them. I have a sense of patience. Though animals get on everyone's nerves, just as people do. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things while I have a break. I'm trying to register right now, and I am just highly stressed out right now. It's like clearly I will not be able to do any studio classes today or this time, which will be a little weird because I'm so much used to doing them. And having like history classes or writing class and then an art history class or something like that. Sorry, spiders. I don't feed you cat food. I don't believe in cat food. These are the rabbits. Fat one number 2. Fat one number 3. This big one. And then the cinnamon one, who's very shy right now. You guys have gotten big. Oh. Yeah, the last time we attempted to clean their cages, a good chunk of them died. I'm not sure how, because they had shade and water. And me and Fancy were the ones, I was mostly cleaning the cages because I wanted to surprise Kathy. The girls were inside cleaning their room or whatever. And it just happened to be like that. So yeah. Yeah, Fancy didn't take it too well, and I don't think we've gotten to tell the girls about it. I'm pretty sure they already know by now. This is Kita, the fat-ass dog bitch, who's about barely even in her teen years, and she's this fat, and she has fat tumors on her belly. But she's a good dog. She just doesn't like cats or kids. She's more used to the girls' age, which is like 8 and 4 and up. Anyway, I'm really struggling with this registering crap. I've gotten to the time in my college career that I just want to give up. There's a lot of pressure, and not only am I to be graduating in approximately 13 months, sometime next year or a bit after, and that's just more exciting and relieving that I've made it this far. I've gotten a lot of my general requirements already done. I'm just trying to figure out apparently my minor in concentration I got to tackle down now. Who's a sexy kitty? She's more of a farm girl / black girl. If that's even possible. Look at this beautiful scenery. It'd be nice if it was actually a functioning farm. Then I would probably be pretty happy with it. I just don't want any freaking chickens or sheep. I can handle cows. But the chickens, like they said, she finally got them all the way up at the barn. And I'm going to make a trip to the barn today. Anyway, I'm just kind of struggling with that a little bit. And I've actually had a decent breakthrough with Luth last night. I've actually had an RP with him with Car, my 1OC that I made part dragon and part unicorn. His father was abusive, so he kind of ran away at a young age and has just been living on his own. His unicorn magic comes through his 2 horns. And he has a twin sister who's kind of more unicornish, but also more dragonish. I don't know. They're twins. So That's the first pair of twins I've actually made by myself. But sadly, Car's in this account and his sister's in the other account. So yeah, I've actually got into an RP where I made her laugh. I made her smile. She was interacting. Not once did she freak out and break down and do the pity party thing. And there's booming in the distance. So yeah, I'm just a bit frustrated by that notion. I'm trying to register right now, and I've gotten like 3 classes down, but it happened the first time when I was starting to register in late October, which I know I was actually registering before the registering dates. I was actually looking at classes and everything. But sadly, it didn't quite work. So when I got the meeting with Bill, he just said, just keep trying. You have the rest of your English classes, those electives. You have your Native American literature and art classes, your history classes. I was like, okay. I apparently didn't look at this clearly enough. I apparently still have classes I need to take. You know, it's only a matter of time if they're available this year or not. And now that's come to the conclusion that a lot of the classes are not available at all, and they conflict with a lot of classes. So I thought if I could at least figure out the issue between the geology and the anthropology class with the history director that I was going to take. I can't take those 2 at the same time, sadly. Unless one of them offers it on Mondays or on a Friday, that would have been okay. That actually would have probably been better. But sadly, no. Both their classes are usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, which sucks. So now I'm probably going to have to go to write down a list of all the classes that are available next semester and pick and choose slowly by slowly. I'm used to having like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and maybe Fridays are not super long. They're usually pretty short. Then the Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes Thursdays are usually pretty long. But right now, yeah, I'm struggling with that a lot. And also next semester I'll be working on my senior show and capstone, which is the capstone you guys read about in my earlier videos. Basically, the capstone is just like my senior exhibit, but this time I actually do a bigger exhibit and I actually have a committee of faculty that talk through me through it, and I pick a place to go, and mostly with a lot of paperwork, you know, with reviews and with summaries and the budget and everything. The only thing is, I don't mind supplying the artwork. I don't mind the committee part. I don't mind getting in contact with a gallery or so that I want to submit my work in. It's the budget part and the transportation. And, you know, getting all my work packed, framed, and sent off. I've been to the demos already on how to pack your work and to frame it. I've gone to Hobby Lobby and had my work framed before. But, you know, it's just money and transportation. That's really all it is to me right now, because I'm a broke bitch, and it's frustrating. And I've been talking to Alex lately, and he keeps mentioning that, oh, you need to make friends. You know, I like you, and, you know, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm just the kind of person that, I really need to go to the bathroom. Sorry. I'm trying to hold it in. Yes, Mufasa, I feel you. I feel you! Go away. Yeah. I'm just the kind of person that rather focuses on her work, her school, or her passion more than making friends and socializing. If I can, I'll go by myself, but usually that only includes going out to eat by myself or going to a bar with family, which now since 90% of the family don't drink anymore, they'll just drink at home or smoke weed to de-stress. I realize stress is a heavy burden and really hard to control it sometimes, but I don't agree with smoking and weed to do it. I understand it's a medicine to some people, and it helps get rid of my glaucoma or whatever. I'm not sure if I said that right. I understand it's a cheap ass drug. It's really expensive or something like that. And I can get it off the streets for about $50 and a piece and a tooth. I'm like, I don't care where it's homemade grown, it's bought off the streets, it's still a drug. Drugs affect your body in good and bad ways. That's a topic for another day. But yeah, Tyler hasn't been on lately. She's been taking a break from RP, hanging out with her Joeykins and her Joey. And this kind of sucks because I really wanted to RP with her the last few weeks, but I understand if she needs a break. It's just that she's kind of been the only friend I can talk to lately. Even Auntie, he's finally registered for classes, so he's been busy. The only times I've ever been able to talk to him is like around noon every week. Alex is okay, but he hardly ever talks to me. I just have a feeling I can't trust him exactly right with my secrets. And Sean, I don't know. I'm just getting to the point where I want to just dump him and leave him, but then I can't because he has abandonment issues, and it might lead him to suicide. That'll make me feel worse. I'm not sure what else to do to him with him. I wonder if you guys have friends like that. Alright, I better go to the bathroom before I make an accident, so thank you for listening, guys. It means a lot to me. Alright, bye. What are you doing curling in between my legs? Can you say bye, Kita? Can you say bye? Can you say bye, Kita? Can you say bye, Kita? Alright, she says bye.